Now, unlike the Silent, we can afford to remove strikes this early in the game on the Defect because we have things like Dual Cast and Zap to do damage in its stead. Actually drawing through to those is more beneficial than just having these strikes, so I guess we'll just do that. Not the strongest start ever. This floor is a problem right here. Okay. Let's see how this goes and decide from there. All right, Leap, Cold Snap, Compile Driver. So all good options. Compile Driver is a card that scales into the later game. Cold Snap is going to obviously generate an orb for us, which is exceptionally good. So generating orbs with 3 orb slots is great because we are then able to, if we add like one more orb generating card, we can start evoking our orbs and gain additional damage through those sources outside of dual cast. So I like the Cold Snap, especially on floor 1. Less so about the block, more so about the evoking. Let's see what's up here. So you are hitting for 14. Potion of Capacity. Interesting-ish. Potion of Capacity is actively bad this early in the game because, again, we're not able to evoke our orbs. We're also not generating enough orbs to fill the slots, so that'll be sitting there for a while, I suspect. We don't want to take a boot sequence. I have a love-hate relationship with boot sequence. A lot of people think it's just good. What's wrong with an anchor on turn 1 for 0 energy? Well, the issue with innate cards is that you're only ever starting with 5 cards in your opening hand. So if on floor 2 of the run, you have predetermined 20% of your card draws for the remainder of the game, outside of like a bag of prep situation or whatever, that can have issues if you're trying to set up other things. Again, it's kind of a personal preference. Boot sequence is not bad. I think it's not good here, though. Take a leap, I guess. Oh, interesting. Sure. Pick up a Darkness. We'll start doing some Dark Orb things, which is exciting. It's one of my favorite builds. Does it always work? Of course not, but it's fun. It can happen. Black Potion is good. Okay, so Capacitor, same idea as the Potion of Capacity. Currently, per deck cycle, we're generating 3 additional orbs, and we're starting with a Lightning Orb. If we play all of our orb-generating cards, we're now finally evoking our first orb outside of dual cast. So taking something like a Capacitor can be actively bad this early in the game because, yes, you're gaining more orbs, which is good, but you're not evoking your orbs, which is bad. So I don't like Capacitor here. White Noise is a bit memey for me. White Noise is good with things that, I don't know. Like Mummified Hand, of course, this is good. Sometimes Letter Opener, this is good. But outside of that, I don't like it. I know, you take White Noise and you're like, oh, but it gave me Echo Form that one time against that one boss, and it was amazing. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but what about that one time it didn't? You know, like, it's too hit or miss. I'd rather purposely add a power into my deck that I know I want for a cost than just like a shot in the dark at something useful. Turbo here is okay too. Yeah, we just take Barrage. We have so much orb generation already. Barrage is just good. Except here. Yikes. Gremlin Knob has been especially mean this evening. He's showing up a lot. He's showing up in instances where I can't really do much about it. We do this plus this. Maybe that was wrong because we have the the frost orb. I think Black Potion was actually, now that I think about it, correct this turn, not last turn. Okay. Just dead. I think we're just dead. I think for 37 we can do 1821, 27. So you are not dead this turn. Do I have to zap? So that's what I was considering. Did not have to zap, but it didn't make a difference, is the issue. And if I didn't play Zap there, then we were not able to, like if I looked at my draw pile, which I can't go back and do now, I think I saw Cold Snap, Darkness, Barrage, and Dual Cast. And my goal was to get the Dark Orb in front to dual cast it. And just by odds, having Cold Snap plus Darkness in the draw pile meant one of those two was probably going to get drawn. So I could then force the Dark Orb into the front position like it is now. And then the idea, like the only way to kill him, I think, was to dual cast the Dark Orb. So we would have had the kill here if we had dual cast, but that's just not the way it worked out. So instead we die, which is super sad. All right, we'll run it back. Hey, we're back. Hey, you never know. Somebody might have went AFK when I did for a minute, and now they're just coming back and like, oh, great, I made it just in time to see the start of this run. You did. Welcome. We're just about to get started with our Defect run here. We are against the Guardian. Has, once again, not Spark Joy. So we have a chance to snipe this elite here. If we do that, we only have like a 2 campfire path or a second elite. for the rest of the act, and also a second shop, which is not a good investment, I don't think. I'd rather go to this one over here, which means that we can't snipe an elite. So I'd like to go for, like, this one? We get campfire... Campfire? Late shop elite? Dog Barker, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I'm not sure any of these spark joy. Do max HP, which is, I don't know, always makes me feel bad. It's so boring. It's so slow. Let's the forge. There's Cold Snap once again. Sure. Take it for the same reasons as last time. We don't have anything to pair with Beam Cell right now, though it is kind of a thing that is good for these early elites. Sure. It just works. Even more max HP. That's plus 12 max HP so far. You gotta love a donut. Right. Oh, there's a defrag. Yep. So we have Frost Orbs, Lightning Orbs, and a defrag now. We're doing okay. Taking a ton of damage next turn, so because of that, I'm going to choose to take no damage this turn, since we're going to be taking like 15 to 20 damage here. The Blessing of the Forge. Make Zap free, and then we can just play everything else. I like this a lot. So the dazed cards go into your discard pile, right? So if we compile driver here, we shuffle our deck before 6 additional dazed cards get added to our discard pile here. So I was going to compile driver anyway, but just extra reason to do that, I suppose. Oh, I'm so punished for not killing this last sentry. Oh, no, I'm not. No. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. Hey, it's all according to plan. All according to plan. A bottled flame. Ooh. Very early genetic algorithm as well. I think we have anything to bottled flame, we'll just pass on it. Take our first upgrade here. Let's see the rest of our path before we decide. We're going to another campfire where we should be able to get an additional upgrade. So top choices right now for me, genetic algorithm, defrag. These are both exceptionally good. So getting our genetic algorithm started here is going to be top tier get. Because it's currently useless. But after just one play, it's almost as good as a defend. Wow. Did not go as planned. They all went into the jaw worm. Hey, hold on a second. Wait, that wasn't according to plan, though. Okay, charge battery, hello world, and a cold snap. I will either pass or take the charge battery. Charge battery's fine. Oh, baby. With the Mummified Hand on the Defect. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. My last Defect run on Wednesday. Remember if I said earlier, we got a bottled creative AI and Mummified Hand. It was a thing of beauty. Yes. This old game. Hey, you're starting to get it. If it turns out, hey man, it's all according to plan. If it doesn't turn out, what was I supposed to do, dude? There's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do, dude. 285 gold going into our shop here. Wow, we could mirror our genetic algorithm already. Doesn't sound very good, but we could do it. Also take the world's most expensive defrag. Because defrag is good. Defrag now makes something free. So good. Storm is also like excellent, but we only have one other power, so I don't want to take it yet. We could take a kunai as well. We do have some attacks in the deck in Beam Cell, Cold Snap, and Strike. I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, I think I know what I want. We're gonna live a bit of a meme dream here. We're gonna take the doubled early upgraded genetic algorithm just to see what happens. It's curious. Take a bullseye with this defrag as well. So the defrag plus bullseye is gonna make our lightning orbs hit for more than 5. Hey, there it is. Amazing. So this would do 30 damage with a single dual cast. I suppose we will. Oh, the genetics. Hold up. Oh my. Oh, it's starting to happen. It's the Dream Calipers Frost deck with focus and genetics. It's amazing. Please, please. This is the chosen one. Do we have to split here? I think we do. Split at 35. All right. It's pretty bad, but it's what we've got to work with. For 4, 7. So good. It's so good. Oh, it's happening. Carried over 3 block. So if we have... No, that doesn't work. I was going to say, if we have 12 block from Frost Orbs alone, we never take damage, but from the Guardian. But we do. We do. Stilled Chaos into a chance at self-repair. Sure. Actually, I'll have you know, I spent a solid afternoon at work figuring out how to make the Pepe emotes actually work. So, oh man, when they don't even know the clap emote. Woo! What? Is it broken? Did they change it? What? Hold on. Whatever. It must be broken. I definitely added clap to better Twitch TV. Anyway. So what do we do? Do we die on turn 2 with this deck? I think it's very possible. Which means that we should rest, but don't want to. If we make it through turn 2, we're totally fine for the rest of the fight. Ugh. Yeah, that's tricky. We also don't have something like a block potion to guarantee that we get through turn 2. Like, either we rest here, and I think the fight's on autopilot. Like, we basically always win if we rest here. Or we can take a small gamble with, like, we have good block here. We probably don't just die on turn 2. But maybe? Alright. Let's roll the dice. Okay, this is... It's about as bad of a turn 1 as we could have gotten. It's close. Sweet. So we don't die. It gets a bit spicy though. Yes. Okay, so we currently block for 9/11. So we can do this. Windside is now hosting me. Thank you very much. I don't know why that didn't pop up, but I appreciate the host. You're here. Alert's broken too. Is something going on? Well, anyway, if you're here, thank you for the host. Okay, now the fight should be on autopilot. This is 16 block on its own. I think at most we get hit for like 20-ish. Then maybe I should have done liquid bronze this fight. Hope that doesn't end up being too greedy. Oh, no, never too greedy. Just the right amount of spice. Yeah, we got a little run going here. Oh, baby, we get a chance at electrodynamics. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Runic Pyramid, Fusion Hammer, and an Astrolabe. I think with the Mummified Hand and already having 1, 2, 3 powers in our deck, the 4th energy is less necessary than before. I'm leaning more towards either the Runic Pyramid or the Astrolabe, and with all of our starting strikes in our deck, might as well just Astrolabe them away. We saw the last fight, how useless those strikes were already in our opening card draw. Basically hot garbage. We'll take the Astrolabe. Strike. Ooh. Well, I mean, that is strictly better than strikes. It's not what we're going for, but it is better. I also love a Runic Pyramid with the 2 genetics. I agree. I have a hard time passing up Runic Pyramid, though I think where Runic Pyramid starts to fall apart more than ever is when you have a deck without having removed any of the starter cards. That's when Runic Pyramid gets especially bad. So 3 energy, all your starter cards, and Runic Pyramid, you just can't ever dump your hand fast enough to get to the stuff you need. Sometimes you can do it on like the silent if you have discard mechanics already built in and stuff like that, but Runic Pyramid ends up being a bit of a trap on 3 energy with all your starter cards, but we'll see. I don't think we need to shy away from elites with this deck. We'll see. I like this late shop. So we could go this path here, take a couple combats, a whole lot of events into our first elite, Campfire Elite. Or Campfire Elite, Campfire situation, rather. And then late shop, another Campfire, another elite, and then on to the Bronze Automaton. Alternatively, there is a 4 elite path, but it just kills us probably all the time. There's like 5 combats into an elite. I mean, it's just bad. We'll start over here. So I should have drawn first in case we got Electro. I wasn't willing to draw 1. Electro is how we win this fight since I'm being greedy with our Thorns potion for Book of Stabbing. Hello? Okay. Super punished for hanging on to this electrodynamics, I guess. And damage. This is 10 damage, goes to 15 with Bullseye. 15 plus 5 is not a kill on this last bird, so we'll go for this one. Unless I mismathed that. I don't know. Yes. So Equilibrium makes up for the lack of Runic Pyramid some of the time. Yeah, let's do this. So this this changes our path to this shop here. I actually don't mind having used Astrolabe on 3 of our strikes if we have to remove this curse. We just get Electro on turn 1? This is bad. Hey. It's a good turn. Okay, so you're dead. You are now also dead. So we have to account for 20. Yikes. You also just dead? No. Almost. Oh yeah, we wanted to get our genetic out anyway. All according to plan. A red mask for our troubles, and... yes, we'll take a cool-headed at this point. We are up to 25 cards. Oh. What? No. This is way easier than it looks. Yes, we want the Clockwork Souvenir, but we just remove the curse and take the on-sale Biased Cognition. Yeah, turn 2 with the Mummified Hands changed everything there. All right. We'll see if this ends up being Book of Stabbing and if it was worth taking, I don't know. How much damage did we take against the birds? Like 15-ish? 20-ish? We're getting hit for 1924 this turn. Obviously, we want to bias cognition, but I think we'll do like an equilibrium. Should I say this was 24? 23? Let's do this. We're not being made weak or vulnerable on turn 1. This turn we are being made vulnerable, which is absolutely horrifying, having not drawn our electrodynamics yet. Glacier free. Free Glacier helps. It is also not electro. This is 22, 30 damage. We're blocking for 1926 right now. All right. I don't think we can afford to not play like an attack here. Or we just die next turn. We may just die next turn anyway. We do not. Strike. 14. Ugh. Can I go back? Can I go back? Okay. We'll do this fight without it. I can't believe I did that. No take backsies. Man. See, this is the hidden part about being a Twitch streamer that nobody tells you about. You gotta keep them on the edge of their seats. You gotta make them think that you're making mistakes. You'll see. It'll all make sense in due time. We're good there. We'll rest, all according to plan. A bottled tornado. Really? Huh. Oh yeah. That's right. You're not supposed to tell them about the meat on the bone. Then they'll know. Yes. We'll bottle electro, I suppose. Okay, I guess. Oh, 7. Oh man, these genetics. It's a thing of beauty. Essence of Steel. Ooh. Do we want to chill? Pick up a spoon? Strange Spoon? I did that once. I had Strange Spoon, Echo Form, Ritual Dagger. That was one of my better meme runs. That was a long time ago, though. I did not save it. We'll take the chill. I think having chill unupgraded, so we start with electro, and then the next time we draw, or when we draw chill, we can evoke all of those lightning orbs to do a lot of AoE damage. Should take out most things. Yep. Please. All right, now we take the orb slots. Slots are good. Oh, good old 8 times 3. The fights. All right, let's get our Frost Orb out. Evoke some things. You gotta be careful. I want to get through to our genetic algorithms and other self-repair. We bias here, it does 30 damage. I mean, I guess. I don't want to take damage in this fight. We got one out. I'll pass on all of that. Energy potion? Honestly, energy's probably better than Essence of Steel. It's basically useless for us. Okay, how do we do this? We do 1, 2... 2. There's a correct order here. If we do... No. It's always a roll of the dice. Unless we use our energy potion. Okay. So this evokes for 8, and then we do 9 follow-up damage. That's 17 total. So the front gremlin doesn't quite die from just electrodynamics. We could force it with the bullseye electro. Yeah, let's just see what happens. All right. That kind of worked out. We still take 1 damage. Looks for 14, so we do 14 plus 9, 23 damage. So this gremlin doesn't die again. It's annoying. So we'll have to do... Right, yeah, we'll still have to do like a beam cell here. We'll put bullseye here. And then we'll evoke. Okay. That's it, right? We got self-repair, both genetics down. Yeah, that's it. An Art of War. Yeah, we'll just take the Seek here. Get an upgrade going. I think at this point we'll take the Capacitor upgrade. Tons of orb generation. We do have the Calipers Meme Dream. We'll see. Brushed it. Wait, why are they all attacking? 16, 24, 32. Do we care if we take a hit of damage here? Probably not. It's one of these two. We have Glacier and Cold Snap yet to go. I just want the capacitor. Then we don't draw with Compile Driver because we have a lot of stuff we want to play. Thank you, Art of War. Hey. Hey. Okay, so this guy has genetic, this guy has bias. Look for 10. Okay, so this one's dead. We just throw everything into the Bronze Automaton now. Seems good. I should play Defend. Whoops. Yeah, let's draw through the strike. And I think we pop Glacier for the block next turn. Draw last because we're bad. Nice. We hit for 48 damage. I think we just have the kill though. We hit him for 18 plus 7 is more than 50. Good stuff. A chance at Thunderstrike, Rainbow, and a multi-cast. I think Rainbow's okay here. Yes, please. Yeah, Rainbow's okay. Okay to pretty good. It evokes orbs for us. We have calipers, so if we are evoking our Frost Orbs, usually that's carrying over. Or we're evoking our Lightning Orbs from Electrodynamics, which is also good. So I think Rainbow's always good. We don't have anything to multicast here. I mean, multicast is good, but we'll do Rainbow. So chance at a Cursed Key, a Sacred Woof, and a Nuclear Battery. So being on 4 energy is just inherently good. I don't think the energy thing has been a problem for us. That's not our main issue, though. But taking something like a Sacred Bark is good. We don't have any other potion synergies, but we'll get there. I also think Sacred Bark is really safe into our Flaming Elite path. We haven't taken any of our key pieces yet, so our path is predetermined going into Act 3, which is its own sense of spook So having the Sacred Bark there to buffer with like a 10 regen potion, the energy potion doesn't matter. We'll be looking for something else, but I like Sacred Bark a lot. Going against the Bird with Arms here in Act 3. Hold on a second. Got home. All right. Let's see where our Flaming Elite is here. It looks like it's tucked away at the back of Act 3, back here, which can be a good thing. But only have 126 gold. So I think what we can do... Yeah, these paths aren't too bad at all. Oh, we're going against the Bird with Arms, though, as our first boss. It's never good. I don't have any curses. We could go to an early shop. Yeah, that's going to be our only shop, our only guaranteed shop of Act 3, so we might as well do that. Elite Campfire. That's pretty good. Start here. I think that's okay, and I also don't think that Beam Cell Cold Snap is worth breaking Art of War for. Okay, now we've lost... all of our block from calipers, so we'll have to make something happen. We draw 3 with Compile Driver, which is where we should almost certainly start. So with Bullseye, Defrag, Bias, I think we just have a kill. I mean, it's gotta be. Definitely a kill. Skill Potion, Charge Battery, Equilibrium, Static Discharge is spicy. Yes. Get rid of our Energy Potion for the Skill Potion. Ah, White Beast Statue, so good. Kind of tough options. So I think what I'm going to do is actually pick up this Barrage. Oh, yes. That's right. We did have a chance at membership card. Yeah, we'll take the Barrage. Barrage is nice scaling with our capacitor. It also works with our Beam Cell. And the main reason why I want Barrage here, even though it seems very late in the game to be picking it up, is because we're going against the Bird with Arms. So our ability to play powers to do damage is severely limited. We're going to be relying on things like Barrage, maybe our Bullseyes, to get us through phase 1 of that fight. It has me, yeah, a little bit scared, I guess. And let's do this. All right, that was a good fight. Ooh. So many good powers. But we're going against the bird with arms. You know, to be honest, we did not stack our genetics that fight, so that was maybe a misplay. But it was too good to pass up. I like loop against every other fight. Take the focus potion. +4 focus from a single potion. Amazing. Hey. Oh. Loop kind of worked against us there. Okay. Okay. Iconic Rawl, thank you very much for the follow. Wow, these didn't line up the way I wanted them to, so I don't think any of this is really takeable. Discovery is just a no, Purity's a no. Not really applying debuffs. Magnetism is okay. It's a power though, and we don't really need it. Mind Blast is a trap. Deep Breath is also not particularly good. This is where we got all the good stuff, is in this last option. So Panacea for our Bias Cog is obviously very, very good. We also have things like Seek, so we don't necessarily need Secret Technique. And Dark Shackles is the multi-attack stopper that we kind of desperately need. But I'm going to live the dream. Go with Panacea. And think that, you know, we probably line it up more times than we don't. If only we had the boot. Not the big attack, please. Thank you. Yeah, Panacea negates the Bias Cog debuff. It also negates the debuffs from like Flex Potion and Speed Potion. So you can, if we have Sacred Bark and a Speed Potion, we can use Panacea to permanently gain 10 Dexterity for the remainder of the fight. So it's particularly good. It's not even a bad upgrade target for us. So if we have 2 Artifact, we potentially have uses for that. Yeah, it's all around pretty good for us. So this is our next turn. We can seek something out. So we currently have 33, 39, 45 blocks. We're full blocking currently. We don't have to play something like Glacier. What we can do is we can pull out a Bullseye. Say Bullseye, dual cast Smelter. And actually we get a kill there. I didn't bother to math that out, but it worked out. Consume is decent. I don't know if it's necessary with both a defrag bias and bias cog with a Panacea. It's good. It's also focus scaling for us on the Bird with Arms fight without having to play Bias Cog and defrag. That alone could be worth it. Yeah, I agree. Consume with a single capacitor, even though it's upgraded, is my hesitation. It's like you play it once, maybe twice, and we have to get it upgraded to 3 focus, and our ability to do that is unlikely. Like currently, I think upgrading something like Seek would be very good. Even a static discharge would be great. The name of the relic that gives you orbs as the fight goes on, that's called Inserter. It's a boss relic. So we did not see Inserter this run. Nor did we see a runic capacitor from the shops that gives you 3 orb slots at the start of the fight, every fight. Speaking of the Inserter relic, I was playing some Factorio last night or the night before. It's been a few years since I've played Factorio. Awesome. I had a ton of fun. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do it. We're on 34 cards. So when you reach this point in a deck, your ability to do things, like I think at like a 20-25 card deck, you can routinely do a thing with whatever you're trying to do with your deck. When you get to 30 to 40 cards, your ability to do that thing that you're trying to do, whatever it is, like slowly deteriorates over time. Cards like Seek and why I want to upgrade Seek are your means to mitigate that. Oh, I also want to upgrade Consume, though. Let's do Seek. Yeah, it's getting up there for sure. Strikes now do 7 thanks to Strike Dummy. Ooh-wee. What week? Okay. We finally pulled Seek, and we've drawn through all the stuff we want Seek for. That's nice. So I think we pull a genetic algorithm. Something else. Get our loop out, I guess. Maybe. Depends on how the Mummified Hand hits, I think. So we're always doing this. All right. Okay. Never mind. It just works out. Hey, Looter Die. Welcome back. It's going. We've got an interesting, spicy little run going here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Yes. This was the turn that I was concerned about. So if you saw our draw pile last turn, that's kind of what I was looking at. We had, I think, these 3 cards, and either this was going to be like either a smaller attack or this giant attack, and we just don't have the means to deal with this right now. Do like this. I'll take the orb. We do have self-repair out, so that's something we have going for us, at least. I really want to just evoke this Dark Orb. That's our way out of this fight, I think. So we can do that with Cold Snap here, or we can do it next turn potentially with... There's decent odds. Just Cool-Headed and Glacier will do it, but... Let's just do it here. Never mind, it's just a kill. Whoops. Yeah, I'll skip all that. Do I want a power potion over the skill potion? I think I do with the Mummified Hand. Yeah. I have not been using these potions. Ah! So this is our Sapphire Key, unfortunately. We'll have to pass on Turnip, which is a rare relic saying you can no longer become frail. It's too bad. Oh my. Cultist Potion with Sacred Bark is kind of insane. You gain 2 strength per turn. Oh, you watched the Shiv run? I love that Shiv run so much. That was so fun. It's like the stars just aligned to make that happen. It's so rare that something like that would actually work out. I loved it though. That was a fun one. I think like Reptomancer is not particularly scary with Defrag and Electro in our opening hand, I guess, and with Capacitor Consume. I think we're fine. But I'm not using this Power Potion against the Bird with Arms. We could use it in the subsequent fight, assuming we're even able to get through this one. It's not a guarantee right now. Capacitor? Ooh. No, I see it. Don't worry, I see it. Don't worry. He got there. Yikes. Well. So the daggers die to the lightning orbs. We just have to account for this 32 damage from Reptomancer. We can easily do with a single genetic algorithm. So if we take out genetic algorithm, we could also just take out like anything else, basically. I don't want to do Panacea. We're being debuffed this turn from the Reptomancer, so our artifact would just be wasted. Because yeah, I see, like, we could just do Panacea to set up Bias Cog, but I don't think we do that. So we're always doing, let me see, 32. We'll do the weaker of the genetic algorithms. And maybe just a loop. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Oh, you'll love to see it. Yep. Amazing. Pick up a Preserved Insect. You know, honestly, that's pretty good. So the Preserved Insect, even though it feels very late, helps against the Act 4 elites, assuming we make it. Say Triforce complete with that Emerald Key piece, and we'll also say skip all of that stuff. What is this opening? This is like the dream. I see a bias cog with a 5 focus. I'm going to play genetic just to get it out of our discard pile, basically. Seek? Oh, no seek. So we disrespect our second genetic algorithm, unfortunately. Yeah. It's just always gone. Chance at a hologram. Yes, absolutely. Ooh. I think Spire Growth is actually pretty spicy for us. To keep this genetic algorithm in the discard pile, now that we've picked up a hologram, we could potentially just call it when we need it. Or not. Yeah, this fight's a small problem. I think we're in control now that we have Panacea plus Bias Cog, though. It's a very casual 44 block per turn. Just by pressing E. Finally made calipers work this late into Act 3. But that is the dream. Okay, 65 HP in a dream. I'm going to take the heal because this fight scares me. Ooh, an item on my wish list is on sale. Yeah. I remember that game. Okay, so this fight is spooky. This fight brings some spice. We'll use the focus potion in this one, and then we'll use the power potion in the next fight, assuming we need it, which you probably will. And Electro has to be worth it for the first phase of this fight. It's kind of a matter of if we consume away... No, we don't, because then we don't have enough energy, yeah. No, we don't do that. This is 21 damage twice, so we're doing 42 before these cultists attack. We need to do 2 damage to this front cultist in order for it to die. Do this. This fight does not spark joy. You are absolutely correct. This fight sparks the fear. I think we're fine, though. We have Panacea out before Bias Cog. And if we, like, even if we Bias Cog Capacitor, we should have Frost Orbs out at that point. And I don't think we ever take damage after that point. Unconfirmed, but, you know, probably. See here, this is 7. doing 48. Okay. Yes, this is a very good turn. So we seek capacitor, and then it doesn't matter. I don't think we do. Well, maybe we do want loop 2. Oh boy. Oh boy, time to E. You read my mind. we've got the setup. This is I don't know if this is the meme dream, but it's close. And this phase right here is the entire reason why we took Barrage. Oh, baby. He's done it. Dream come true. Sure. I think it's pretty safe to throw the genetics on the pile at this point. See here, if we have 26, 52 block every turn, that has to be enough. What are you hitting for right now? 36 times 4, but it stacks. We have so much block. I think this is fine. You know, for as many defect runs as the Awakened one has ruined for me, I don't feel bad at all. This guy's just a full-time cyber bully. Yeah, throw some more block on there. Should I play Static Discharge, just in case? If only we had the Urn Face Bird. That would have really made this one special. Don't feel bad for the bird. Let him win. That's funny. That's funny right there. Need more block. Can you have 4-digit block? I think you can. Right? Can anyone confirm? I'm almost 100% I mean, I have the 999 block achievement or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it just keeps going. I don't remember though. It's been a while since I've tried to do that. Maybe like a year or so. Does it stop at 999? All right. I believe you. I'm open to being wrong about that. Ah. Yeah, it's been quite a while for me. I trust. I would take I8 Moose's word on that one. That is a lot of damage we just can't account for right now. There it is. Okay. All right, we're almost there. And this nerd's almost at half anyway. I'm still laughing at let him win. Let him win. So good. All right, so you pass. Oh, we should hit him here. Okay. Under 240, we never one-shot this guy, so we'll get a free turn to set up or not. To stack more block, I mean. Did we not play defrag? Oh, we had the focus potion. That's why we have less block than I did in the last fight. That makes sense. Two, 4, 6, 8. Oh my god. Where are my damage cards? It's just all these slimes? Why not cook a dark orb with rainbow? Because I didn't think of it. Is that too honest of an answer? Well, maybe we'll get one cooking. Ow. We should have. Honestly, the reason why I didn't think of it is because we're not really under pressure here. I don't think we're close to losing this one. Got him. It's off to the heart. 73 HP and a dream. Let me consider what we would want to upgrade instead of 10 HP. Static Discharge could be very good against the heart if we happen to not get our block thing going fast enough. Anesthesia could be okay. Cool-headed could be good. Yeah. Actually, I think we want this. Or Panacea. Yeah, Static Discharge is very good against the heart. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. I mean, it's good against the Act 4 elites as well, if we don't get everything else set up in time. Also, just Hologram is good. Yeah, Rainbow's okay. My main thought is that we have a 36 card deck. So our ability to draw through our deck, like, more than twice, probably not happening. So the Rainbow upgrade maybe matters less. The reason for the Cool-Headed upgrade is for the cycle. Obviously, that gets us through our deck one additional time. And the reason for the Hologram upgrade is if we happen to not, like if we draw something that we just can't play on a turn, like a genetic algorithm on turn 1, where we're not getting attacked on the heart, we can then pull it back later with the hologram, and we could do that, you know, multiple times. I'm pretty sold on the hologram. We'll see. All right, 210 gold. So these are very interesting choices. So Bronze Scales is a lot of damage against the heart. It helps a little bit against the Act 4 elites as well, but also just a Master of Strategy for 3-card draw may be necessary against the heart. Also the Act 4 elites, just having card draw for turn 2 could save, maybe, I don't know about the run, but maybe the run. Actually, you know what? We never take Master of Strategy because we have Sacred Bark, so Swift Potion is just always better. We can do both. No, we can't do both. Never mind. That's dumb. We cannot do both. We cannot do Bronze Scales plus the Swift Potion. I think we do, like, Swift Potion plus just a remove. Get rid of this last strike, I guess. Cool-Headed is also okay, but yeah, we'll do Swift Potion, remove strike, and that'll be it. I think Power Potion is better than Blessing of the Forge, yeah, for sure. Get 2 powers. Price of 1 potion. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty clutch genetic algorithm right there. Still take damage, though. Ouch. So we lost... Yeah, we lost Panacea there, which is probably fine. We can seek out Bias Cog plus... We're going to hit for 57? Might just need to pull out something that allows us to face the Spire Shield. This is also just going slow. Not good. Can we ever pull out enough damage to just kill the Spire Shield? I don't think so. Bay Teddy, thank you very much for the follow. You just want to seek out like bias plus our other genetic. Makes next turn kind of spooky though. Bias plus genetic means we can still play a rainbow and evoke a bunch of orbs. But then we can't turn. But we're full blocking anyway. Alternatively, we can always just equilibrium to hang on to rainbow for next turn. I actually think it's correct to evoke these orbs here. Has to be. Yeah, while the block is down. We have hologram, but there's not much to pull back. Cozy stream, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Stay a while and listen. I saw the snowman earlier. I like it a lot. Yeah, so I saw that too. So Melter plus the lightning orb is 22 damage. On 23 HP. So we'd have to Melter and then dual cast this, which I think I'm totally fine with. Then we turn back around with 2 energy. And we'll have 13 block. We can hologram like anything. Yeah. This has got to be the play. Okay. We have 13 block, 16 damage coming. So let's just cool-headed. 13. Which one did I get earlier? I had Bad Hands subbed earlier, and I got the LeVar Burton thinking emote, which, you know, I mean, it's LeVar Burton. What's not to love? Suddenly, a problem. It was going so well. So let me think about this. We're taking 48 damage. We have 22 block, 26 unaccounted damage. So is the Swift Potion... it has to be better on the heart, right? Well, plus the burns, so it's like 30 damage, I think, or something like that. We could always get a potion at the end of this fight, too. Yeah, I think this is better. This is 24 plus 1539 or 1539. Right. Okay. Not trust my own math. Pick up the boot and a dex potion, so it's totally worth it to use that Swift Potion there. Plus 4 dex going into the fight. Pretty good. I think we'll pass on everything else. Blizzard, I mean, we do have Frost Orb generation, but we'll pass it. Coon, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry I missed you a few minutes ago. So we'll use our potions right away. Yeah, we get 2 capacitors. And the buffers... I don't even know if we can play much more if we take the buffers. The buffers would almost certainly get eaten by Beat of Death. Storm is also decent with all these powers, but I think I'll do the capacitor. It'll max out our orb slots. It's only a good thing. We'll take the hit. Multi-attack, please. Ah, hey. Genetic seems decent here. I think we do genetic, a chill, a draw. This. Why did I get 2 cards from the potion? We have Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of your potions. So that carries over with like skill potion, attack potion, and power potion. You end up getting 2 cards. Bullseye? And we are just not drawing through to the cards that we need. This order. And the issue with Cool-Headed here, we get the block, but so comes down to what we get. Maybe we have to do it anyway. Okay. That works out. Oh, we carry over 1 block. Bias Cog, you are early. Okay, so this is 60 damage this turn alone. So the only way we survive is with... I think are we just dead? I think we're just dead. We block for 27. It's exact lethal. Oh no, we have static discharge. No, we have static. Hold on, hold on. Maybe we live? We live? The power of static discharge. So we can pull back anything we want with hologram now. And I think we hang on to Seek, we let it shuffle through. So hologram back on either Cool-Headed Plus or Glacier. We just do... Glacier. We have 3, 6, 7. We have 2 more orb slots that we could pull as well, but capacitor here does not seem worth it. The issue is we need to do damage. We're in a bit of a race because our focus is ticking down due to draw order. Oh, I messed it up because we only have 1 energy. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, well. Don't think we ever compile driver. Frost Orbs, Bullseye. He has 2 artifacts. So the Bullseyes that we have do nothing until we draw like hologram. So that's another little issue, I guess. Also, not playing Rainbow and having a Dark Orb may come back to haunt us. So this is 30, 60, 90 damage coming in. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed your question. The Panacea is not retroactive on the debuff. Sorry, what was I saying? 90? So we block for 75, 82, 89. So we don't die here. I'm certain we have to get Bullseye out. So we'll do Beam Cell, thank you, Boot, Bullseye, and maybe just a Defend? Or do we have to kill him by next turn? Let me remath this. So this is 6. All right, it's going to take more thought than I originally thought. Two. Yeah, we do get the static discharges. I mean, that's true. But we only have 12 HP. So if he's hitting 6 for 6 damage, like, we can't actually take that much. And Beat of Death is now 3, so a lot of issues here. It has to be correct to defend plus Melter, I think. Like, otherwise we're... Like, if we compile driver, I don't think we're looking for anything except for, like, maybe Barrage to do damage. It'll proc this one. It's only an extra 3 block, though, right? Okay, I think that's correct. I don't know if we survive next turn, though. Maybe. So we can never get a kill here due to the damage cap. So we have to find 49 block. Currently on 20... 32. This is 38. I don't know if we get there. Defend is more than the Frost Orb. So Cold Snap, yeah, is just worse than Defend. So, like, Defend plus Rainbow, I don't think it's enough. Consume takes this orb, so we would go to 8, 16, 24 block from those. So 38 total. 38 minus 6, 35, plus 6 is 41. So we exact lethal, actually. Consume Cold Snap. Now that's interesting. Is that it? Hold on. Let me think about this again. That might be it. That might be just enough to save us. We're very close to being fine. Not getting the consume upgrade may come back to bite me. So this goes to 8, right? 24, 38 minus, oh god, 38, 35. I think that's the closest that we're gonna get. The rainbow doesn't save us, so I'm just gonna see what happens, basically. It's close. I don't know if we live? Okay. This is our next turn. Uh-oh. Let me think about this. So we're always doing zap, right? Unless we cool-headed first. If we cool-headed first, we draw nothing useful. So it's like zap. I guess we could have done cool-headed first. I wanted to evoke this lightning orb, basically. So this lightning orb is 16 damage over 2 turns. Oh, true. Cool-headed could be how we win if we pull back something like Rainbow evoking 3 lightning orbs, like dual cast. We have Art of War. Oh, we have Art of War next turn, so we could hologram back Rainbow to evoke 3. Plus, we'll have dual cast to evoke 1 twice. We died to. No, we don't die to Beat of Death because of Calipers. So we do this. Yeah. That's got to be a win, right? Pretty sure. We have 5 whole energy. Back that rainbow. Give me that glory. Oh, baby. Woo! Got him. That is a callback to, like, Shop in Act 1, where we took the mirror to duplicate the genetic algorithm. Both genetic algorithms were huge in that fight. That was awesome. Solid kill.